When the season kicks off at the 6A level next month, the Denton-Guyer Wildcats will have high hopes for another run at a state championship. That's due in large part to the presence of their senior quarterback, Eli Stowers. The Texas A&M commit checks all the boxes and is a deserving recipient of a preseason GiveMeTheVin.com MVP bobblehead.
Since he entered Guyer High School as a freshman, Eli Stowers has been hyped as a player over the last 3 years. Last season, as a junior, he lived up to that hype, and then some, as he finished an outstanding season with 2,800 yards passing and added 1,127 yards on the ground. Though a knee injury early in the game against Austin Westlake ended his hopes of a state championship, he's back and ready to make another run at it this season. Guyer's senior quarterback, Eli Stowers, is one to keep an eye on and a deserving recipient of this week's GiveMeTheVin.com MVP bobblehead.
There's no question about it, and Eli joins me now in studio from social distance with his new bobblehead. What do you think, Eli? Great looking bobblehead, I think.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's a solid look, well deserving too. And we have to begin right away with what you're dealing with right now, man. I mean, that knee injury, I think frustrating might be the word. You know, I can't imagine what you were going through in that moment. Where are you now in your recovery and your comeback preparing for this upcoming season?
Yeah, obviously it was devastating to go down in that state championship game, especially, you know, in the first drive, because I, at that point, had really nothing else to do to, you know, be able to go out there and support my team. I could just watch from the sidelines. So, I mean, I'm just really blessed that, you know, I was put with some great physical therapy teams, great doctors. You know, the trainers at my school, all the coaches, my family. I had a great support system to, you know, get me to where I am and to be able to be clear September 1st to go and play with my team the whole season. So, you know, I'm really just blessed to be able to be in this position.
Cleared September 1st, plenty of time before the season begins at the end of September for 6A schools. High expectations for you guys again, but it's going to feel a little different. With a new coach and Rodney Webb coming over from Rockwall, what's it been like with Coach Webb so far? Yeah,
you know, obviously it's not, you know, the most ideal situation for, you know, the coach that opened up the school to, you know, leave the spring before season. You know, really right before the summer. So, but I mean, Coach Webb and, you know, the rest of the coaching staff has come in and, you know, we've built great relationships with all the coaches. They're great people. You know, we've been working real hard to get the offensive and defensive scheme down, and, you know, I think we're ready for the season. So, you know, I'm just really excited to, you know, play with Coach Webb and the rest of the new coaches.
And we actually spoke to Coach Webb on Zoom. This is what Rodney Webb had to say about Eli this week.
From the first time I was around Eli, I've been just incredibly impressed with the person that he is and the character that he has, the leadership qualities that he has, and as great of a football player as he is and is going to be in his future, he is even better of a person. And you know, he just has a remarkable combination of athletic ability, leadership, charisma, intelligence. You just don't encounter kids like this very often at all.
Well, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression, and you made a good first impression on Rodney Webb. What does it mean to you to hear that from your coach?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I love Coach Webb and the rest of the coaching staff, and you know, to hear that from him, and you know, it's really just it's an honor to you know, hear from your head coach that you're going to be playing with this season. To really just to show how much he supports me, and you know, how well we're going to, you know, do this season because of that. So, you know, like I said, I love Coach Webb. So.
All right, and I can't wait to see you back on the field. Congrats on the ability to fight back from that knee injury. I know it's just the beginning. The future Texas A&M Aggies starting quarterback there as well. Eli Stowers, congrats on the bobblehead, and have a great season. Thanks for being in studio.
Thank you.